Shalom, brothers and sisters. Another crazy article that popped up. Is the world running out of helium? Now, helium is essentially in everything, from MRI scanners to space exploration. Global supplies are apparently now dwindling. We should be afraid. As demand rises, helium shortages and price spikes have raised concerns about its long-term availability. The depletion of reserves, supply chain disruptions, and limited natural sources have fueled fear that the world could be running out of this crucial gas. Don't worry about nuclear bombs and pandemics or natural disasters. The fear that we might run out of helium. I think people are more concerned about running out of toilet paper. But anyway, the world could be running out of this crucial gas. Is helium truly at risk of disappearing, or can new discoveries or recycling prevent a crisis? Now, the name helium comes from Helios, obviously, because we name things after false gods, the Greek god of the sun. You think it's no wonder that God is going to use the sun in the period of wrath coming on the earth very shortly. Since it was first detected, helium, in the sun's atmosphere after being found on Earth. So they found it on Earth, then they found it in the sun's atmosphere. That time that Bob popped up there for milk, he found helium in the atmosphere of the sun. Helium is the second most abundant element in the universe. And mankind has apparently found a way to run out to crisis levels. How impressive are we? Come on, give ourselves a hand there, seriously. Helium makes up about 24% of the mass of the universe. Stars continuously producing helium through nuclear fusion. Helium is extracted from underground natural gas reserves through cryogenic distillation, where the gas is cooled to extremely low temperatures to separate helium from methane, because we have enough cow farts. So that's the process. Helium's crucial in scientific research, especially cooling superconducting magnets used in MRI machines, nuclear reactors, particle accelerators like the Large Hadron Collider, LHC, CERN. Let's not get into that. NASA, right, uses helium to pressurize fuel tanks in their rockets and ensure their safe delivery of payloads into space. It's used in telescopes, satellites, breathing gas mixtures for divers called heliox. It's used for inflating balloons. They get inflated with helium. And it's used in, this one's important, chip production. Now, there was a whole crisis with the chip production because most of our chip production is coming out of Taiwan. Taiwan's under threat from China. So if China does take Taiwan, not if, when, that's going to affect chips for the rest of the world. Everyone driving AI and data centers. This is a problem. And now helium being part of the process makes it even a bigger problem. It's also used in arc welding to prevent oxidation and all sorts of things like that. But they have developments happening in Tanzania, Canada, and South Africa. Good luck with the South African part. You're going to need a lot of corruption money to make sure you get your helium. But anyway, so a helium crisis is what they're focusing on right now. Not nuclear wars, not the imminent return of Jesus Christ for his bride, not natural disasters, not anything else going on in the world. No, we are running out of helium. Don't worry who's shooting at who and who's blowing up who and who's threatening who with nukes. Where are we going to get our helium fix from? This is the clown world at the end of the age of mankind that we're living in. And without further ado, people say you shouldn't inhale helium at all.
But they speak so highly of it. Why is helium so expensive? Because of the inflation or the shortage? Some people think filling animals with helium is wrong. I don't judge. Whatever floats your goat. Airport police say that the number of people smuggling helium balloons in their luggage is under control. But cases continue to rise.
Why isn't there any helium in North Korea? Because helium can only be found in a free state.
And that being said, now that I seem to be completely almost out of helium and suffering a shortage here, though cases are rising, preach Jesus Christ wherever you go. Keep a smile on your dial. Let's stay happy because our redemption draweth nigh. This is your little report about the clown world we're currently on just before we leave. Shalom!